Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. This is our weekly tarot reading for April 24th through May 1st, 2016. We are ushering out the energy of April into the energy of May. And this week's reading, I am using the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield. So first we have Contemplation, number 29. We see our maiden there thinking, looking up to the sky, butterfly in her head, new life, new beginning. And you see the lion in her chest, where her heart is, like the heart of a lion, courage. And with the butterfly in the mental realm, is like she's thinking of her new life. She's reflecting on a new life, contemplating. And we know the 2 and the 9 add up to 11. 11 is a portal number. And we are entering a new month at the end of this week's reading. So it's a portal to calling us to going into our mental realm, to create a new life for ourselves and have the courage and the heart to shift, to do these things. Maybe it's time to enjoy being alone with yourself. Maybe it's time for you to reorganize your thoughts. You know, spring cleaning is coming for people, but sometimes you have to spring clean your mind, spring clean your heart, spring clean your body. Some people like to detox and do a cleanse at this time, changing the way they eat to shift the way they feel. Some people like to clear out their closets. Well, in a sense, you're clearing out the closets even with your heart. Are there wounds and pains and sufferings that are being re-triggered and re-triggered that you have revisiting but not healing? And sometimes you need to look at them, especially coming off of this Scorpio full moon. It was a time of inner reflection. We have all these retrograde planets calling us to go within and reflect and work through these things and let them go. And then with Mercury going retrograde on the 28th till May 22nd, we know that we're going to have some communication issues. Sure, we know about all the glitches and things that go on as far as mundane things in our lives, local travel, errands, and anything that's going with texting, by air, by word of mouth, any communications. But let's look at it as what it is also, Mercury, our thoughts, our mental realm. Maybe it's a time for us to clear out the garbage in our minds. The other night I was in a twilight kind of dream, and I realized I had no thoughts at all, nothing. And in my moment of realizing there was no thoughts, it was shown to me like a big empty room, nothing in it. The room was sanitized and purged of everything. There wasn't anything in the space, and I couldn't even think of a thought. And though I was realizing I was without thought, I also realized maybe it was symbolic of time to clear out your mind. Now you have an empty space, free of any negativity, garbage, junk, all that vomiting, regurgitating pain that we have in our lives, that crappy stuff that just serves no one. And it's purified and cleansed now and purged. It is time to fill that room with only positive, loving, beautiful thoughts to create into our lives. So maybe at this time you can reorganize your thoughts and your values, your possessions, your friends, how you let family talk to you and treat you, how you treat others. Spend time alone in your thought right now, even meditating, or if you pray, or just finding a quiet spot for you to be in contemplation. Listen to your inner voice right now. Follow your heart and clear your mind to create what you would love as your beautiful utopian life. Next we have number 8, which is all about our strength and building on our strengths with breakthrough. Now we see the maiden, she's just like flying through the air over water that's quite tempestuous. A lot of waves, and she's following these butterflies, flying toward the butterflies. Her arms thrown back, her chest being pulled forward. Again, her heart is leading her, but look at her mental realm. She's at peace. All these blues and lavenders are very calming and very peaceful to me. the colors in her wings, infinite possibilities with her breaking through. So with this card, we're looking at her confidence. She's fearless as she flies across the water. She's going with the flow. And even though she has her eyes closed, she's vulnerable and trusting right now and being pulled. She has this courage and she has this mental peace. It's like the butterfly's energy are pulling her. With this confidence, you know, she could plant new things in her life, just like seeds. You plant seeds in the ground. And they push through that crust of the earth and push and emerge. Even some of them you'll see in a major city, concrete everywhere. And through the crack of the concrete is a blade of grass or a dandelion or a flower breaking through. That's like you right now. You're looking to grow strong, very strong, and burst through and emerge in a new direction. And through this emergence, you'll see that this new direction is bringing you toward what you've been wanting. So remember, clearing our thoughts with the first card and having the heart to imagine this utopian society or life that we want for ourselves. It's showing signs of becoming realized within you. You see yourself breaking through. You see yourself emerging. And this is all from your diligence and your desire to create a new life. And if you haven't been, now is the time to create this new life. Look at these blessings for yourself. Be grateful for them. Feel good about what you've accomplished. And if you don't feel you've accomplished anything, look at what you've been thinking and how you've been acting and what you've been doing. Is it time for you to go with the flow? Yes, this water does look tumultuous and it looks dangerous, but sometimes we need to have this turbulence in our life to break through something new for us. Are you trying to control everything? Sometimes you need to just let it go and literally go with the flow, even though it's rough waters. Look at it and say to Spirit, what good is coming out of this? Okay, I trust you. I'm going with this. Just take me, lead me to it. And out of the turbulent waters, there has to be a calm. There always is an equal and opposite energy. That is nature. There must be balance. So right now, are you resisting? Are you climbing an uphill battle? Maybe now is the time for you to just trust and let this new life that's calling to you lead you to it. It's what you really want and imagining anyway. And if it isn't, maybe you start to look at that and make those changes in your mind. And starting with a pause, here we go. Number 4, completion, pause. And we see this person is in the darkness next to a tree. There's a faint light, maybe it's a moonlight shining on her, but it's not a full daylight. And she stopped and she's, well, maybe she's sheltered behind a tree or just peering out from behind this tree. Her wings are full with bright, vivid color. She wants to fly, but she isn't maybe feeling safe enough right now too. Maybe things are not clear to her right now in this darkness. And in the darkness of the moon, you know it is the time to reflect your thoughts of the day and reflect on anything. This is the emotional pull. So with this card, it's saying to pause, stop, and look at your life right now. Okay, what is happening? What can or will you do about what is happening in your life? If things are not going as you wanted or things are. If they're going the way you want, fabulous. Give thanks, gratitude, praise to yourself, to the others involved, to source. Whatever it is, always give gratitude. But if it isn't, stop and look at that. What can you do to change it? What can you do and you won't do because you're afraid or lazy? Or is there nothing you can do right now? Those are the moments where we feel the most vulnerable and helpless. Maybe you're trying to control it too much and everything you try to do is going against you. So right now, again, you maybe just need to go with that flow. And resistance is only causing more of like a brick wall to come up around you. So your attitude and your thoughts, even other people's energies and thoughts around you, even the weather can affect. You know, you wake up, oh God, it's a gloomy day. Oh, it's snowing again. Oh, it's hailing out. Instead of that, wake up every day, no matter what the weather is outside. I say, thank you, God, for this beautiful day. If it's pouring rain, well, the earth needs this. If it's snowing, the earth needs to kill off germs and diseases. Always look for the positive. It's your perception and your attitude. Other people around you, and you could be surrounded by miserably unhappy, low energy and low vibrational people. And that is unfortunate, but many of us are going through this because it is what we need in our lives to help us to rise above it. And when you can get your power and your courage and your strength surrounded by people that are miserable and unhappy and low energy and always trying to drag others down, those energy vampires sucking the life energy out of everyone. Once you can stand strong, those people and anyone else will not be able to touch you anymore because you have gained your power and your strength. So at this time, look at it as something that's golden for you happening in your life to make you a stronger, better person. So you can regroup with your thoughts right now. Get your heart in focus in line with your mind. Align yourself mentally and through your heart chakra, okay? Get that going together. So you're creating beautiful, loving surroundings within yourself, emanating from you. Even if the energies around you are not, look at them as if they are. Send out light and love to those people. Realize they have no control over you. You cede control to anyone and anything. And sometimes a new adventure, even though it's unplanned, creates the best results for us. And you know what? You probably never would have even thought of that. That's how amazing Spirit is. We have finite thoughts. Spirit in its wisdom has infinite outcomes and possibilities that we could never even fathom or dream of. I pulled also an oracle card to crown our reading, and it's number 42, Dragon's Pet. And this says, oh, and 4-2, that's a 6. So that's balance and harmony. That's the number of Venus, too. Now, communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. The maiden has a little dragon sitting with her, and she's holding it lovingly. Looks like she's cooing to it or speaking to it, maybe ready to exchange a kiss. And the circle surrounding them, to me, symbolizes no beginning, no end. That we are all one with each other. Nature is one with us. We are one with nature. No one owns anyone. If we look at it as equal energy, just dispersed differently, will kind of give us a lot more peace in our lives. So the dragon's pet is like you have protection around you right now. Protective energy, watchdog energy. Maybe you have pets that are there to watch over you. Plants, trees, nature. They're your allies right now, always giving you information. A dog barks to warn you someone's coming. Or they might growl and act really oddly, or a cat will hiss and raise up its back and tail, warning you of a foe. The energy that shifts around you is alerting you to things. Pay attention, even around your home and your workplace. These are the energies that are all part of us and we are all part of. You need to realize that we are all one with each other. We do not own anything or the rights to anything, and nothing owns us or the rights to us. We are in the circle of life, one with each other. So if you have pets or plants or trees around your nature, go and sit among them, pet them, stroke them, talk to them, interact with them, the trees. Let the breeze go through your hair. Feel it on your face. Smell the aroma of the flowers and realize the interconnectedness of all of us. Well, I hope this reading helps you at this time when the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Scorpio, transiting through Sag and on through the rest of the week. It transit all the way through Capricorn and Aquarius and then ends with Pisces. So there's a lot of energy going on, especially with retrograde planets and Mercury's retrograde. So thank you everyone who's been watching and subscribing. Welcome all the newcomers and subscribers to my channel. Thank you for your love and support, positive comments, sharing everywhere. I really am so grateful for the tweets and the sharing on Facebook. I do really appreciate you all, and I have you in all of my daily prayers and intentions, all of my subscribers, for abundant blessings and wishing you the best. And as always, I do wish you the best.